Hi, Leo. Welcome to your spiritual reading. I'm going to be taking a bird's eye look at what's going on in your life. If this reading ends up resonating with you, make sure that you visit www.brattystarot.com. And if you want to speak face to face with me or have a one-on-one Zoom call, you can book with me on my website, or you can book a pre-recorded reading. If it does not resonate, make sure that you're checking for your sun, your moon, your rising, your Venus, and your Jupiter sign for a full picture of what may be going on. If this reading does not resonate with you, keep in mind that these are general readings. So, check your sun, moon, rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements, okay? Okay. Theme for the reading, Tower in reverse. This could be some kind of change or something that was very disruptive that has already passed, or this could be something that you're currently avoiding. For your energy, you have the 10 of Cups. Okay, so I love this. For some of you, you're dealing with family stuff, or you're just very happy right now, very content, or maybe you're looking for a relationship. Of course, we'll have to clarify last shuffle. Okay. I'm almost getting this feeling of not feeling appreciated by your family, not feeling appreciated. Like, for instance, if you're a stay-at-home mom with that 4 of Cups, 9 of Swords in reverse, and the Empress in reverse is clarified in 10 of Cups. If you're like a stay-at-home mom, for instance, or a stay-at-home dad, and you're cooking everybody food and you're cleaning up everybody's crap or whatever it may be, you feel like you're not being appreciated. You feel like nobody appreciates what it is that you're doing, and it's creating some kind of deep-seated insecurity. 2 of Swords and the 6 of Cups in reverse. I think that there's something that you're having a hard time letting go of. And I don't know if that's like a grudge you're holding, or if it's something about your children, or this is something about a relationship. Whatever it is, it seems like you're kind of stuck on it, and you're making decisions based around that past energy or around that past situation. So your challenge is the 4 of Swords. What about the 4 of Swords? For some of you, you're not feeling like your best physically. The Emperor in reverse, the 2 of Pentacles in reverse, and the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so for some of you guys, there could be a masculine figure that you're going to have an opportunity to heal things with, or that you need to heal things with. I feel like there could be somebody in your direct vicinity, some kind of masculine figure that could be trying to control you, control your finances, control how people see you, etc. Hermit in reverse and the Lovers in reverse. I feel like there could be something that's a little unrequited here, but it's like maybe you're not realizing that, or maybe you don't want to look at it, or you could be having a hard time making a decision based around something because you could be paranoid. So for instance, let's say that this masculine figure is a boss and they're docking your pay, or they're not giving you enough hours, and you feel like maybe they're doing that on purpose, or whatever it is. You could feel like, maybe I need another job, but I'm too paranoid that I'm not going to be able to find one, so I can't just quit now, or whatever it may be. Talk about this. Just remember. So I'm asking, what exactly do you need to do? And I'm getting Judgment in reverse and the 4 of Swords. So you have to make a very important decision, and it has to come from a logical, and I don't want to say indifferent place, but it's like your perspective needs to be grounded, or your emotions need to be grounded. There needs to be more of a logical thinking when it comes to some kind of masculine figure that's trying to control something about your finances or about your overall well-being. So you have the High Priestess in reverse for the recent past. Tell me about this. For some of you, you could feel rejected in a relationship as well, if that's what it is, okay, for this energy. The High Priestess in reverse, the Knight of Wands, the 6 of Pentacles in reverse, and the Knight of Swords in reverse. 10 of Swords in reverse, Page of Pentacles. You may have taken action towards someone or something in the past, but then you felt like it just simply wasn't reciprocated. And so you started getting to a point where you're like, okay, well, this feels like wasted potential, or maybe I'm wasting my time, or clearly I'm being taken advantage of, or whatever the case may be. And so now, with that Page of Pentacles and the 10 of Swords in reverse, well, I don't want to say now because it's past, but it feels like you just kind of had to get over it, whatever it was. You were like, okay, well, yep, sure did. Sure put in all of this effort, or this time, or this sex, or this studying, or whatever. And it's like, oh my God, It just didn't work. I feel like eventually you got over it, but it was almost like coming from a place of acceptance, really, more than anything else. So let's go ahead and take a look at like look what's going on in your headspace with that King of Wands in reverse. Tell me about that King of Wands in reverse energy. What's that Seven of Swords in reverse? The Fool. So the King of Wands in reverse, Seven of Swords in reverse, Ten of Pentacles, Temperance in reverse. You're kind of losing your patience because there's some kind of end goal here. And it's either an end goal that you want in regards to a relationship, an end goal that you want in regards to your actual practical 3D goals, whatever it may be. And you're trying to play it smart. But the thing is that you're having a hard time because your ego or your lack of self-esteem is kind of getting in the way. And so it's kind of like that sense of, okay, you know, I want to take this leap of faith. I want to be able to go towards this, but I'm kind of feeling like crap about myself for whatever reason. And so I don't really know if I can make this happen, or I really don't know if I can create this, etc. And so once again, with that Ace of Swords and that Queen of Swords, I feel like there's a logical approach that you need to take towards something that you're really trying to get. What is the next right thing to do? In the near future, you have the Page of Cups. The King of Wands, the Hangman in reverse, and the Two of Wands in reverse. Queen of Cups, Six of Cups, the World is behind that. So it seems like there's some kind of emotional connection possibly coming in. It seems like you're offering something legitimate, okay? Somebody could also be offering this to you as well. This could be around somebody who's very emotional, somebody who's very kind. This could be somebody from your past as well, but it doesn't have to be that. This can just be like a soulmate situation. It seems like I don't want to say you're playing it safe, but kind of, or it's like you're not really doing anything. You're there, you're showing up, right? You're looking sexy, you're looking great, etc. But it feels like whatever this is, you're not really pursuing it. And I feel like this is probably coming from some, I don't know, feeling like you're not being supported in some way now, or that lack of self-esteem that's going on in your head may still be affecting you, or you could start to remember, wow, I took all of that time and energy and put it into that person, it never worked. So you may be kind of going into whatever this connection is. If you're not in a relationship, you could be getting into whatever this connection is and like kind of playing it safe a little bit, even though you're still feeling confident in yourself, just not necessarily confident in another person. If this is already a relationship, you could be feeling like you're kind of getting the bare minimum and you're showing up as a stronger energy, and you could be like, okay, like no, you know. So you have the Strength card in your subconscious. Tell me about that Strength energy. The Page of Pentacles, the Ten of Swords in reverse, and the Four of Wands. You're good. Like whatever it is that you felt like you did put an effort into, you're still standing strong. It seems like you're fine. You know, you're still emotionally fulfilled, or you're still hanging in there, etc. You may feel like you have a lot on your plate, but it's like this quiet confidence of knowing that you can handle it no matter what. I'm really not seeing anything too bad here. It seems like little petty stuff that's kind of getting in the way. Of course, if you're a Leo that's going through like hell and back, like, you know, maybe this isn't totally your reading, but I just feel like there are just some things that you have to deal with. But coming from a subconscious level, I feel like you're pretty sound. You're pretty spiritually aligned. What's that Ten of Swords in reverse? The Chariot. You're still determined to win, or you're still determined to succeed in some way or have some form of victory in your life. So you have the Five of Pentacles in reverse, and this is for your advice. Tell me about that. So you have the Five of Pentacles in reverse, the Judgment being clarified by the Strength card, the Knight of Cups, and the King of Cups. Okay. So there could be something that you're very passionate about. There could be somebody that you love. There could be somebody that you care for. There could be something that you really, really want to do. But once again, you have to make a definitive decision, because whatever this is, I don't want to say, I almost wanted to say it defies all logic. I don't know if that's the case. But there's something here where you feel amiss because you never went to go get it. You sit, look, 5, 5, 5, 5. Okay. Maybe you've been seeing 5, 5, 5 because we have that here on the table. 5, 5, 5. But maybe you've been amiss. Maybe you feel very conflicted because you left something behind, or that's what it feels like. It feels like you left something behind. And now it's time to revisit whatever this is, especially with this Mercury retrograde happening, Leos. So wherever Taurus is in your chart, check that out because we have a Mercury retrograde happening. So I kind of feel like that's what it is, but it's like you're kind of needing to make a very important decision and kind of a logical decision in regards to where it is that you're trying to go or who it is that you're trying to be with, etc. And be very like serious with yourself. So you have the Three of Pentacles in reverse for external forces. This could be like a work issue. This one right here. The Two of Cups, the Eight of Cups, and the Star. The Five of Cups, the Page of Cups in reverse. There could be somebody who feels like you regret a connection with them or feels like you miss them or you're sad about it, but you're not willing to really like open up. Okay. And this is somebody that feels like you and them are just not on the same page. They care for you, they love you, they understand you, or they feel like they do, but at times they feel like they have to walk away to heal this themselves, or they have to walk away from you in order to reinstate hope within their own lives. Tell me about that Eight of Cups, the Death card. Yeah, sometimes they feel like something needs to change or that they have to end things in order to walk away to have a better, I don't want to say future maybe, or it's just to reinstate hope within their own lives. Because they feel like you guys are not on the same page when it comes to love or when it comes to what they want or what they hope for. You have the Nine of Cups in reverse for what your hopes and or fears are. Tell me about that Nine of Cups in reverse. Queen of Cups in reverse, Wheel of Fortune in reverse, and the Six of Cups in reverse. Wow. So you definitely don't want to repeat past mistakes. You don't want to repeat past relationships that made you feel like crap, that messed up your trust issues, that made you moody, that, gave you a personality disorder, you know what I mean? Or whatever it may be. And so you're kind of like, I don't want to overexert myself. I don't want to overexert myself and not use my logic when it comes to love relationships or when it comes to past situations, because you keep like, you may keep overexerting yourself in certain situations and feeling like you just end up never getting there. Like you never end up getting what it is that you want. And so I feel like once again, I feel like there needs to be logic when it comes to making decisions in the near future. You have the Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands with Lovers in reverse, the Four of Pentacles, and the King of Swords in reverse, and the Queen of Swords in reverse, Six of Wands in reverse. So there could be somebody here who is very triggered or trying to get your attention in some aspect. It seems like you are pretty defensive over it, or you're trying to resist it somewhat because you feel like the love is unrequited, or you feel like this does defy all logic. You feel like it doesn't make sense. What's that? Lovers in reverse, the Sun in reverse. You can feel like somebody is putting you in a competitive situation. Maybe you're doing that to somebody else, but it's giving you Sun in reverse energy. It's giving you like low self-esteem. And so just a little ray of caution when it comes to that. I would like to pull some advice messages for you. Can I have advice messages for Leo? Make sure you visit brattystarot.com to book a personal reading with me. That information will be available on the screen. Advice for Leo. One more. I feel like whatever this other decision is that you need to kind of take time alone to make, I feel like it's going to catapult your career or catapult you financially, but like you have to do it. You can't just sit around and wait for it to be done for you. So a new earth, it's happening. Keep holding the vision. So whatever this thing is that you want, whether it's a relationship, whether it's the relationship that you have, whether it's a job, etc., it's also telling you forge, don't follow, pave a new path, be the leader you wish you had, the void, stop, embrace the winter, blah, blah, blah. So what's interesting is your challenge has the Four of Swords here, which is kind of like, hey, take a step back, think about things, you know, embrace the void, you know, embrace the cold, etc., whatever. Just kind of take it all in, process it. And then I feel like you need to, after you do that, you need to do something different, or you need to pave a new path for yourself. What can you do differently that would help things work out for you this time? Do you know what I mean? What can you change? Because there's something that you can have and you're in the midst of it, it's happening, but you have to keep it, you have to keep going, but you also have to do things a little bit differently. And I feel like for a lot of you, you're going to have to take some time out to really think about things. Okay. So Leo, it was an absolute pleasure to read your cards. If you'd like to speak with me one-on-one or face-to-face, you can book with me at www.brattystarot.com, book a Zoom reading with me or a pre-recorded reading as well. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure that you hit the subscribe button, hit the big thumbs up button, and I would love to hear from you in the comments in the comment section. If you're into creative writing and you would like to read my content, make sure that you visit, yes, once again, www.brattystarot.com, look under channeled messages, and or you can follow me on my Instagram and or Twitter to view that kind of content. Leo and cross watchers, thank you so much and enjoy the rest of your week. Peace out.